Hey, greetings and salutations. Welcome to my show. I am Big Brother. Call me Andy. Um, yeah, hey, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's been a very long and stressful day for me, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. I always love being in front of the camera. Uh, so tonight's show is I've got some special things called scrap die cuts, and I'll showcase those. But if you like journaling and scrapbooking, these are perfect. These were seems like they were made just for that. Or decorations, paper decorations, and they are vintage style. I will go into what I mean by that. They're kind of vintage. Um, and I got some more postcards I can grab. I got some books here. I went to the auction last Saturday, bought some things. They're already listed. I bought jewelry, costume jewelry. I don't know why. I did. Who knows? Maybe I'll show that stuff. Um, yes, vintage. So, uh, yeah, that's what I got, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's sit around here and wait for people to come in. Say hey, hi. So, yeah, I'm also going to be. I left my phone in the other room. Sup, Kathy? Howdy, howdy. Woo! What a day. Uh, okay, so while I was there, I went through. They had a lot of books, but I went through and I cherry picked things because I'm just not going to buy everything that I see nowadays. Aha, Veronica. How you? How you? Ladies, I'm so glad to see you. Because I got something new. Hello, Jana. Jana. Oh, sorry. Um, yeah. So yeah, I've got some books from the 20s. They're educational books. Um, and like I said, I got these scrap die cuts here, and when I show them, I will explain them. Uh, if you view them as vintage, that's fine, but technically they're not. Um, okay, so as I was saying, I bought books and I cherry picked. Uh, Now I didn't cherry pick this. This was just in a big flat, and I said, "Yo," and then bought this whole flat for like $10, um, which there means like 12. But all these books here from the 30s, and they're all about socialism. So these are very current affairs. Answers a lot of questions. Oh, hey girls, check this out. Say hi to Tater. This is my newbie. Hi. You can't stay away from me. So, yep. So now he's sitting in the books on top of the books. This is where he sits most of the time because I do my listing right here, right? So, yeah. I do have a couple of high dollar items I could show you if you want. Um, but I left them in the other room, so I guess I won't. I am not really put together. This lady I've been buying a lot of this ephemera for. I explained it. She's just another lady I know that goes to the auctions, and she has a booth. Uh, Here in Indiana, if it's an inside mall and people have booths, they call that a flea market. That's not my idea of a flea market, but they're called flea markets around here. Um, anyway, she has a booth in there and she sells a lot of this ephemera, and she's going through her inventory that's not moving very well forward, and I'm buying a lot of this stuff up, a lot of the paper and postcards and such. I've been buying from her. I pay up a little bit, but I think they're good quality things. So we'll see. And yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be on Becky's Vintage and More 2 days in February. I know one's on a Monday towards the end of the month at like 2 p.m., which is okay. And then the other one's later in the evening, later in the week, where they said, bring my high dollar items. I was like, thank you. So I'm going to be appearing on there in February. And I'm reaching out to other people. I'm trying to get on their shows so I can. So you ladies just aren't so lonely anymore, right? Yeah. So, well, yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day and all that nice stuff. I'm doing okay. It was a rough day today, though. It was one thing after the other. Car died, plumbing backed up. Let's see, what else went wrong? There was something else that went wrong. I don't know. It was just a whole series of things that hit all at once, and it's like stress levels up to here. But while I was there, I did manage to buy more postcards from her. I got these a little cheaper because they're all foreign. So, hello, Linda. How you doing? A lot of these, and of course, they're from the time period that I always sell from, which is why not? Not all of them, but some of them. A lot of them are actually foreign postcards, made in that foreign country, and a lot of them are American cards, like a visitor's card, kind of. But there's all different ones in here. There's real photo postcards. There's some linen cards. There's a bunch from the 1900s and 19 teens, undivided backs, all that. But they're topographical, so I don't know how you'll react to those. And I guess we'll find out. But that doesn't have to be right now. So there we go. Oh, and I'm so ill prepared. And I wanted to go through the rest of the postcards that I didn't get through last time. There's only about maybe 12 in there, maybe a little more. And that's what I'm going to do. Some really old books, some scrap die cuts, which I'm pretty sure you scrappers and journalists like. I made sure to pick up different things. I got dogs, cats. Of course, I got cats. One of the cats is staying here. Butterflies. I picked up some more than one cat, so I will offer up some cats, right? Let's see. Here's some bunnies, Easter, and more cats, and horses. So, all different kinds of stuff. Whew. So let's jump right into these scrap die cuts, and I've been tooting them for a while, so let's I'm tooting them. It's like I'm a drug addict. Yeah, and I'll explain what they are. They are all made in Germany. If that matters to you, they're all embossed. Okay, so let me just show you the butterflies because they're pretty. And of course, my lighting hasn't been fixed. But this is what they are. And they're all put together like that, so they all stay together, right? And it does say made in Germany here, and it says EF. And the guy's first name is Ernst, and it's a really long German name that I'll just butcher. So basically what this is, the history on these is the guy that started his own company. He wanted to keep the. Let me show these to you so you can see them. Um, he wanted to keep this art alive. Now we're talking 40s, 50s, and he liked the trade card look or the die cuts look from the 1880s and 1890s that I have shown before. Uh, so he went out and bought the plates that actually press these together. Um, so the paper, and these are only a couple years old, but they were made with the actual plates that created ones from the 1880s. So it's not technically vintage, and that's what I mean by vintage style, because I don't know how to classify them. Um, but like I said, they say made in Germany, and the guy died like in the 80s. He handed off his company to his son and his daughter, and they continue to do it to this day. Well, as far as I know, I haven't seen anything that they've stopped. So, I can get. She's got like a bunch of these thick, so this paper is like 2 years old, but they are embossed. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it's not going to show up. The embossed work on this compared to that of the 18s and 1890s is different. And it just might be because they're new-ish, or the plates are old and the paper's new. I don't know. It's different paper to boot. So I don't. But it's pretty, and I can come up with all kinds of subject matter at this. So if you had a request, I can go get one. But all these different things, probably do 5. But this is the only butterfly I have, because this is the only butterfly she had. I was like, oh, they'll like these, and they got all different styles and colors and whatnot. And these are going to be $5 a piece. I'm going to be forthcoming with you. I'm paying $3, and a little bit's mine, right? Plus tax. So, but if this is something that you enjoy, I can come up with these in almost any subject matter that you like. So there we go. If you guys want, let's see, there's a lot of butterflies too. One looks like a fancy moth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 31 butterflies of various shapes and colors and height. And I like how they're all kept together with that fencing kind of, so you can just get the one you want and keep all the others together, which I find nice. So I'm trying to remember it. Ernst Fra. Yeah, see, I can't. I know his first name is Ernst. I know that doesn't help. So there we go. So if you're interested in the butterflies, 5. And I don't have any numbers. I am so not together today. Let's grab a random number, 13 for the butterflies, if you're interested. That's it. Put them on the keyboard. Now I'm not just cat centric, I'm animal centric. So I got dogs, because I'm sure some of you ladies have dogs and puppies and whatnot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28. Yeah, 28 different kinds of dogs. Come on, light. There we go. Like I said, these are embossed. It's hard for my camera to pick it up. Let's see if I can get the shine to do it. But there's embossing on it. He's a big sweetie. Look at him. Oh, he's a big sweetie. Sorry. Who's the smoochy poochies? So, if you like the dogs, these are all going to be 5 apiece. It's number 7. This is the kitty cat one I'm keeping. Put that over there. Kitty cats. These are a little larger. Well, there are some small ones on here, but this one's really embossed. All the heck here. Did little kittens up there. Aren't they cute? I think they're cute. Of course, you ladies know I love cats way too much, so. So if you like these kitties, look at that. Kitten there on the side. Come on, you. Yeah. If you like the kitty cats, that'll be number 20. Just like I said, I'm not prepared. I'm just pulling numbers. I'll have bunny rabbits, Easter. I'm pretty sure these are all Easter. Mostly. Let's see. So, I'm trying to keep my fingers off of them here. And these are called scrap die cuts. I was like, scrap? I don't want scrap. But then I looked into them, and the difference between these and the others, well, outside of their obvious age, they're called scrap because they're not cards. If they, had the business names on them and stuff, they wouldn't be scrap die cuts. But since it's just pictures, nice little cage. It didn't seem right that the bunnies are sitting down to eat the eggs. But okay. Some rabbit playing a trumpet. I don't quite, but there it is. I don't understand that one, but I don't have to understand everything. If you like the bunnies, that's number 35. Woohoo, horses. Got a few horses here. Come on, lighting. My lighting hates me. Here we go. Some nice stallion there. Look at that big honking horse right there. Horse head. I like this. Yeah. So, horses, pretty good. I like this. For some reason, it makes me think of westerns. I don't know. It's number 39 if you like the horses. Arg. No. The last one I'm going to show you, because I didn't get any. I didn't know how this was going to be received. Kitty cats. Of course, kitty cats. There you go. Kitty cats and the mugs, and one in a water bucket, one in a flower tin. They're cute. I knew I could come up with these. Maybe I had to start doing scrapbooking. Just what I need, another craft. I like that one. Look at that. It's in the matchbox. Kitty cat on a top hat. Number 39. All right, Kathy. You like the horses? Ooh. Anyway, the kitty cats. Kittens. These are kittens. Number 3. Yeah, that 3. That's an M. That's a 3. And that's the only ones I brought. Here's the one I'm not going to sell, but I want to show it anyway because, well, I like it. So, yeah. Lighting stuff. Yes, it does. I'm going to serenade you ladies. But, yeah, this one's mine. I just like it. So, I've got that big honking one there on the bottom. That reminds me of a postcard I'd seen, and that's why. So, yep. But that's the one I'm holding on to. Excuse me. Yeah, could have been a double. You're right. And, whoa. So those are the scrap die cuts. Again, if you ladies are interested in these, I can pick up almost any subject matter, any season. I saw, Christmas. There's a lot of Saint Nick and or bells and crosses, and they have Valentine Day ones, and so if there's a subject matter you want me to get up on, then I can do that. And that is that. I want to share with the class, Linda Punky, you have earned the right to a postcard that I've found, and you'll understand why once I show it. There you go. Gore, come on. I'm just going to throw this in. She shared pictures of visitors around her place, and they were bears. It's just something I don't need in my neighborhood. Okay. So, on with the next. Ladies, if you don't feel smart enough, I got the answer right here. I think this is 1933. Nope, 1914. Oops. Anyway, 1914. This is descriptive geometry. That subject we all love so much. This stuff here is flaking off, so you could probably clean that up. But overall, the book's in pretty good condition for 1914. It comes with, and this is one of the reasons I bought it, it comes with its original worksheet, and this thing spreads out. So I had this open at one time. I'm going to regret opening this. If I can open it. Yeah, okay, well, trust me. It works out like a... damn, I forgot what they're called. Spreadsheet? No. Little squares. If yes, then this. If no, then this. And it goes like that. There's some of that in there. There is writing in this book. It was as in on the front cover there. And it's a bunch of equations. There's the old find the angle thing for the triangle. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Yeah, I still remember that stuff. Why? I don't know. But like I said, it comes with this. I want to open it up. It's been in the book. Oh, there it goes. Sales and service. Fractal dimensions for decimal dimensions. Sounds educational. Yeah, that's the word. And it has a bunch of people's names, who runs things and whatnot. What's the price on it? Book 10. 1914. Let's see. Part 1, lines and planes. Part 2, solids. There you go. Sheffield Scientific School of Yale University, the people that wrote it. Yeah, me too. And I used a lot. I'm one of those weird people that actually used geometry when I got older. So I am. Anyway, 1914, descriptive geometry. Publisher's marks embossed here. It's in good condition. $10 a fair price. None of the pages are coming out. So if you're interested in that book, that's number 8 or Infinity. I'm going to stop. Okay. I can't help it. Like I said, it's been a day. Put that over. Nope. Put that over here. Oh, you said you like that one so much? Well, guess what? Exercises in descriptive geometry. This book's a little cheaper. It's also a lot thinner. That just means you don't have to learn as much. Maybe this is the one that's 1933. Exercises in the elements of descriptive geometry. Second edition revised, put together by some dude at Yale University. Come on. Maybe this is the one that's 33. Again, I'm wrong. 1925. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go off topic just yet, but there you go. I believe, yeah. Some of the pages are loose in here. They're not coming out, but they will if you're not careful. Here's a whole bunch of equations that hurt my head right now. I remember a lot of this stuff, and I shouldn't Intersections of surfaces. And this one also has a worksheet in it that's still in it. And there's a bunch of geometric patterns and such. So, well, because of the condition of this one, I do 5 on it. If you're interested at all. That's number 1. 1925. Oh. $5 for this next book. Yep. Story of the Bible. Pretty common thing to come across. It's maybe this is the one that's 33. 1934. Okay. But it's got a lot of pictures in it. I've read the Bible a time or two. It's been a while since I've done it recently, but there's some things in here I don't remember. And it's large print too, so Abraham sacrifices Isaac. This one's cool. Famine stalked through the land of Egypt. Come on, you. I think that's a cool picture. So, and there are color in here. This is what I mean by color. They got a lot of blues, yellows, and blacks. People building them pyramids. Those are in here sporadically. Jacob was laid to rest in the ancestral cave of Machpelah. Yeah, see, there's some stories I don't remember. So, it's $5, 1933. It's in wonderful condition. It's illustrated. Yeah, there we go. Made in the U.S. of A. Where else? So if you're interested in a large print Bible that is illustrated, he needs to get his S together here. That'll be number 15 for the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible. This next book, yeah, I got to ask 25 on it because it's a special book. It goes up on eBay. It's going to be 50. Make no mistake. It's 1935. Songs of Beta Theta Pi. There you go. Do you know of anybody that was a frat sister of Beta Theta Pi? And it is exactly what it says it is. Bunch of songs. Come on, lighting. Lighting. I have to serenade my lighting for it to work. Lighting. There we go. But let's see what we got in here. Tons and tons of music. It's in good condition too. The paper's not falling out. A bit dusty, but that's good. That means it sat in one place for a long time, and that's how things like this get preserved. Beta, Our Bride. Is there contents in here? Sometimes you think, yeah, oh my God, lots of them. Lots of songs. Woo-hoo. Alpha Eta song, Alpha Marching song, Alpha Omega song, Alpha Zeta song, Beta Doxology. I'm going to skip through some of these. Memento Aware. Just a bunch of them. It appeals. Somebody will find it. Like I said, this one's going up on eBay. If it's not interested here today, I picked it up because I know things like this are special, and it's in wonderful condition. Well, for 1930 something, 1935. So, the Song of B.O.T. That's not B.O.T. But Alpha Ada song, Alpha marching song, the Beta chorus, My Beta Mother, oh wow, Pi Chi marching song. There we go. If you're interested at all in this book, it's going to be $25. I know that's kind of high for this channel, but that's number 25 for 25. There's the stuff on the inside cover. I'm sure that dragon stuff has something to do with something. And those are the books that I have. Don't have a whole lot tonight. All right, so let's finish off the rest of the last bunch of postcards that I bought. Probably been 3 or 4 weeks now. And I apologize so much. I just lack of motivation today. One bad thing after the other, just bah. But I got a couple of them resolved, so it was fortnight. Number 12, I have a silverback card. It says joy today and joy forever. Nice and shiny. It is an undivided back, which means 1901 to 1907. It's a pretty card, nice and shiny. There's no bends in this one. Well, there's a little bit of something up there. I can't believe it says 1913. These are made between 1901 and 1907. So it probably sat around in somebody's house for a while. So there we go. Miss Beatrice Schaefer. From your niece. Something. Starts with an F. But if you like this card, if you're interested in this card, that's number 12. This is a gold back card. It does have contour on it. I'll try and get it. There is a slight imperfection in it. 1910. There we go. Let me see if I can get it's a wavy pattern. It's not showing up great there. You see that? That's on there on purpose, so it's like that throughout the card. It's a gorgeous card, I think. I'm not really big into gold, but I like this one. I much prefer silver. Silver as a color. That's number 10, if you're interested in that card. Got some roses. I'm pretty sure these are roses. 1909. Postmark is on the front, as like I've said before, they often did back then. Oh my goodness. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna put this one in the don't sell pile. Like I said, all the ones that I deem that aren't worth to sell individually. I'm going to put them in a great big lot and then give them away. Have a giveaway. Yeah, that's why I'm giving them away. This one is unposted. It is very vintage. It says happy returns. Again, these early 1900s. You ever seen them like this where it looks like they just spray painted and went. It is gorgeous. It is really embossed, as you can see there. Unposted. Number 5. If you do like that card, it is number 5. All my postcards are 3, right? Okay. I probably neglected to say that. Best wishes, you're in my thoughts today, which is 2 words instead of 1. But so this I'm sending to wish your birthday bring you joys unending. It is an undivided bag. It is not postmarked, but it says 1911, but it can't be. And there's the quill writing on it. Love that writing. There was a calligraphy set at the auction house, and I picked it up just so I could start doing that because, why not? I got time. Yeah. Black and white, shiny. Soft corner here, as you can see. I apologize for my dirty fingernails, but I was working on a car. And yes, I did wash them. This is the stuff that don't come off. So, there you go. If you're interested at all in that card, that'll be number 2. Mm-hmm. $19.09. Highly embossed. A little greeting on the back. So, ladies, I got an issue with some of the sellers that I've seen lately. They are identifying their items wrong. And I do know what I'm talking about, these particular items, because I've seen them so many times. I don't want to come off as snooty tooty, I'm better than you. That's not me at all, but I don't want I just keep my mouth shut and let it go. I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut, honestly. So, but I want to be gentle about, hey, I know that I don't know what to say. I think it's probably best I just don't say anything. But my autism won't shut up. So, it's in my head. This was over 2 weeks ago, and it's still there, and it I can't describe it. I really can't. So, and she's a she and he, they're both well loved by their own audience. And I don't know what to do, if I should do anything at all. But I don't mind educating people. I don't know everything, that's for sure, but I do know a lot. I've been doing this a lot, so I don't know. I don't know. What's this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the bad pile. Here, let's do this. We got us a pretty flower that in an embossed frame. It is gorgeous. It is really embossed. I mean, pressed hard. This is probably a German card, I bet. Doesn't say so. So I'm not gonna. I can tell this one was in an album for a while, as you can see from the corners. There we go. So you can see my dirty fingernails here. Now you can see my dirty hands. Awesome. Trust me, it won't come off. I gotta go get the automotive goop to get that stuff off there. So, as you can see, it has been in a photo album for a while. If you enjoy that card, that'll be number 23. Yeah. This, oh man, I don't want to call that person out either. But they were so dead set on. I did research and then I looked it up, and the only research they did was look at the titles in eBay. But I've been on eBay for a really long time, and this person doesn't sell on eBay. And how we do eBay is we put a lot of keywords in the title. It doesn't have to match what you have. Yeah, I don't know. She got beautiful stuff. She's a nice lady. So, you know. Oh, this is marked on the bottom from P. Really long word. Last name. This is probably a foreign card. 1916. Come on, you. Cut up and dry apples. You know, when I was a kid, I had the house that I lived in, which isn't too far from here, believe it or not. But we had 11 acres as a backyard for me to play in as a boy, and it was all apples. This one year, I remember my parents picked a whole bunch of apples, and they had so many apples they didn't know what to do. I made applesauce and apple pie and apple this and apple that. I remember that. That's one of my memories, yay. So, if you're interested at all in the pink roses with bud, bud, dude. 26. And you ladies have seen these kind of cards before. These are 19 teens. It's got the sparkly bits on it. Come on, stop. Made them that way. Or you could make them that way. It was kind of like a fad. Best wishes from Rob. Thanks, Rob. You're an awesome dude. To Mrs. Tanner, looks like. If you're interested at all in that card, all cards, $3 so far. I haven't gone through the stack. Nice blank front. This one most definitely looks like a foreign card. It's marked 1908 in the writing. So, and it probably is. I have no reason to doubt that it isn't. So, corner. There. Lots of blank space. You could add to that card, craft with that card. I don't think you necessarily have to keep them in postcard form. A lot of them, you can, just repurpose them. I don't feel one way or the other about what you do with them when you get them, because then at that point they stop being mine, and I can't tell you what to do with them. I've sold things to other people that Oh, yeah, I'll give these to my kids. I'm like, no, don't you dare. Or, just don't tell me that. Would be nice. Okay, I need a number 28 for the nice little card here. Kind of talkative today, huh? Nice shiny card. Best wishes. Woo. This is more than likely 20s. There's no cracking on the shininess, which I will see. It's got a little bit of a curl to it, but it's a pretty thick card. Best wishes. Oh my God, there we go. And you see it is marked there. It is pretty. Apple stack cakes and fruit pies. Yeah, I remember eating a lot of applesauce. Of course, I love applesauce. Apple is my favorite fruit. So, oof. Number 30. Oh, I don't have to keep saying early 1900s, right? Kind of what to do. So, this is a pretty cool. I like that blue. That blue pops for me. I love that blue. Nice little scrolling there. Nice white empty space. There's no postmark on the front, so it's a nice card. And it was just handed over to my teacher, probably, or neighbor, who knows. If you like that card, that's number 30. I had a lot of flowers. I told you I had a lot of flowers. Ooh, it's what this lady at the, her name happens to be Kathy. Uh, it's what she has the most of. So, and I don't feel inclined to buy the seasonal things right now because the seasonals are over. I know we're coming up to February, so nice embossing. Some dragonflies there in the background. I'm assuming these are roses. They look like roses to me. Maybe some baby's breath there in the background. I don't know what that is. Oh, this one is postmarked. Yeah, there's no date stamp on it, but guess. So, there we go. Oh, sorry. Grabbing a number. Mine is Bob. Yeah, you're right. And that's number 34. If you like the dragonflies and roses, come on. Oh my God, I swear. I've looked at it. It's a setting in my computer, and I've looked into it, and I'm just too old to figure out this newfangled technology, I guess. They keep changing it on me. Now you can do it like this. It's easier. Or now it's all completely automated. I don't want it completely automated. I want to control it. Best wishes, Connie something. This almost looks like that other one. Nice and shiny. So this is probably late teens, early 20s. It's gorgeous. There's no cracking on the glossiness. This card's fairly well decent all the way around. Nice corners. If you like this one, there's the back blowing out in white. There you go. That's number 32. Number 34 for Jana. Thank you very much, Jana. You like the dragonflies? Yeah, I think it's kind of neat. Let's see. Let's put you here, Gina. Put you next to Veronica over there. You ladies get along. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, okay. This is Undivided Back, as I've stated before. That's 1901 to 1907 is when they were put out. But this one wasn't posted, so they did all the writing on the back, which is, you weren't allowed to do that on the Undivided Back cards. But, they didn't send it through the mail, so I guess it's okay. Joy today and joy forever. Silver back card. Corners are good. This one's okay, honestly. I do like all that. You can get to read you some of that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it goes this way, but nice shine to it, as you can see. 32. Okay, thank you very much, Jana. God, all I can see. My dirty fingers. Ooh, so let me attempt this. I received your letter and was glad to hear from you, and I'm sorry that I did not answer your letter. But Arthur was not well, but he's feeling all right again, and if the weather is nice, we will come over on the 4th of July. So write and let me know if that'll suit you on that day. I guess the something are in the court. I don't know. Yeah. So there we go. Pretty card. I like these silver ones. Of course, we've already discussed that, so I repeat myself a lot, don't I? 36. Welcome to ADHD. Do, 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 do. Hey, so how do you know which one you have, ADHD or autism, since I have them both? It doesn't work that way. They're both going at the same time all the time. I wish I could separate them, but that's not up to me. Next card. Embossed. Ooh, this one is nice. I like this one. It's a textured card. It is embossed. It's got gold accents. It says, with all good wishes, please allow my lighting to behave. Thank you. But yeah, it's in the protective cover because it is in really nice condition. It is unposted. There we go. What are those, irises? I don't know. There we go. Somebody paid $1.50 for that card. Don't know why. That's 37. I like this card a lot. I may. No, I'm not going to keep it. I got enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those cards up there. Carnations. Okay. Here's another one in 1914, somewhere in Iowa. Ooh, embossed like oh, this is a German card. Yep, made in Germany. Oh, it's got a bend in it, you bastards. All right, well, that goes on the giveaway pile. Really nice textured cloth kind of card. I'd say it's a linen card, but it's not. 1910, postmarked right on the front because, why not? Lighting. Here we go. If you see a glare, that's because it's in a protective thingy already. Thingy, that's the technical term for it. Goodbye from Clara Owen. It does appear to be a foreign card. It's beautiful. It's marked 1910, which is what the stamp says, so good. If you like this card, you can only have it if I find a number. Oh, my God. Andy. That'd be number 38. Number 37 for Bob. It's a beautiful card, Bob. I like that card a lot. I say that a lot, but I do like that card a lot. I mean that. Oh my God. This is the thick one. I'm going to take it out of the protective cover. No. It's got a shininess to it. So it's been shellacked. It's not shellac, but I don't know, whatever it is they were using back then. Wow, this is a German card all the way. Yeah, printed in Germany. This is one of those super thick cards where they layered textures. Best wishes. Gold frame. Come on, you. Let me see if I can get the bumpiness on that. It's a lot bumpier that's showing up. Trust me on that. Flower is very raised. Leaves are very raised. Even the letter and the little red stamp in the middle is raised. The best wishes is imprinted. So this is very, very nice. Thick card. This one will last another 100 years. Meant to speak with you last night, but didn't get to. I am very thankful for the records. Somebody got records. It's a gorgeous card, really is. Nice card. This is one of those cards that I should charge more, but they're all three. Screw it. I got enough. We can just make them all three. Oh my goodness. Oh, please. Thank you. So, nice card. Nice card indeed. Number 33. I swear there's like a ghost in here messing with a dimmer switch. Number 33. Here's another. It's going to be a German card. Purple Heart. Best wishes. Birds of Happiness in the middle, I'm guessing. 1913. Oh my God. It is textured. It kind of feels like wrinkled paper. Oops. Sorry. Let me hold it still. It is very, very, very embossed. Like I said, this is one of those layered cards. Nice and thick. Ding. Yeah, see, that went right away. Beautiful German card here. From Series 850. So there's more of these. If you like that card, that'll be number 42. Where we at? An hour. Something other than postcards. come across. Little charms. They probably went to a bracelet, but they're and they got their little hooks on them. Andy, throw it up there. Hello, hello, Mr. Camera Guy. Very textured. Number 42. Okay, I got you, Bob. There's one. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get all 6, $5. They appear to be made out of steel. Yeah. Nice textured handbag. This one's pretty cool. Oh, stop it. Well, there's the back. What most of the backs look like. Honestly, I'd do $3 on all of them. Here's one that's got flowers on it and bumpies on the back side of it. Again, another technical term I know, bumpies. Oh my God, please work. Flowers. And here's the technical term bumpies. Suppose it's supposed to represent knitting. Here's a nice clasp type purse. It's got a little black heart on it. Kind of like mine. It's the back of it. They're small. You can repurpose them and make jewelry out of them or hang them from your necklace. But I'm pretty sure these went around a bracelet. There you go. Are they vintage or not? They probably are, but I can't confirm. So that lot of, what did I say, 6? Yeah. 6 little charms of purses. $3 if you guys want them. Wow. It'd be number 43 on the purses. If vintage jewelry interests you, let me know. I'll bring it. I have matching sets, and there are things from the 50s and 60s of that nature. 42 for Bob. Okay. Yeah. Got you with the purple hearts and birds of happiness. There we go. Thank you, Bob. And cards that I'm collecting. I want to show these off for a little bit, and then I'll end the show. But I collect Mainzer cards, and these are what Mainzer cards are. I don't know if you've seen them before, but there you go. And they got cats and dogs and a couple bunny ones I've seen, but I collect the cat ones, of course. But they're just cats as people in weird situations. These will go in my personal collection, and I'll bring them out for sale during the cat charity events. I'm going to have 2 this year. I've already started speaking with Barb, who does Cats Haven, and I'm going to go there first. But, these are pretty neat. There's a bunch of cats golfing. Mama cat yelling at the kids or kittens, at the kids at the table. Yeah, these are called Mazer cards, and I've always liked them. I just, I don't want to start buying stuff for myself. That kind of defeats the purpose. But I like them. Hey, might as well reward myself every once in a while. Cats in a pizzeria. So yeah, freaking lighting. Cats by the pool. Cats traveling around. Cats in school. Fashion show or maybe a dinner show. Kind of like this one because they're wearing things. So, and they're called Mazer cards because that's the guy that produced these cards. It's not the guy that painted these things. I forget his name, and shame on me for doing that. But the same guy that actually painted the originals to these, his paintings are worth a lot. And he really did go nuts. And they put him in an asylum, and he kept painting. But the paintings that he did while he was in the asylum, they got really wicked and neat and weird, and those are worth more. And I've seen some of those, and oof, I've seen some first reprintings of those go sell for stupid money. And it was stupid, 4 figures on those things. And that's what I got for you tonight, ladies. It's not my usual, whatever. If, you like jewelry, I got jewelry. I got vintage jewelry. I got complete sets. I got Coro. I got the names, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them. Some of them from the 30s and 40s, beautiful. Like the brooch and earring set. And, I've got some tourism pieces that are most definitely vintage. So, yeah, vaudeville. I dated a woman for a while that performed vaudeville. Yep, that's what I got. I will. I want to thank you for your purchases. I haven't said it in a while. I'm going to say it again. You chose to be anywhere, and you chose to be here, and I want to thank you very much for doing that. It makes me feel good, and I need as much of that as I can. So thanks for giving me those endorphins. I'll see you next week. I'm just going to bring out the jewelry. I do have more postcards. Like I said, they're foreign postcards. They're topographical. I don't. In the past, those aren't well received, but we'll see. And yeah, that's what I got. Have a great day. I see a lot of you in the other chats, right? So, see ya. Thank you. Yeah, I got your charms, Bob. They're right here. I got them. Ooh. Oh yeah, about the die cuts. If you guys want a particular subject, email me, and I'll see if I can go grab some of those. The more I buy, the cheaper they become. So yeah. All right. Good night.